Say hello, Milo's audience.
Hello, Milo's audience.
Great.
Give this man an A.
Yes.
At the very least,
It would be nice.
An A.
An
Plus.
Sorry.
A minus.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go back here. There we go. Now I can see both.
Everyone's
There's some glare. I'm not good at this.
Cool.
Okay. There we go.
Hello, colleagues and distinguished individuals. I am here to present a very important topic, which is how to grow an avocado pit from a pit that you got at a grocery store. Because it does and can happen.
Woo.
I've done it successfully a few times. First of all, the first step is the preparation step. First of all, you need to make sure that you have an acceptable pit. An unacceptable pit will be discolored. It will be mushy. We don't want any unacceptable pits. It's wrong. It's inappropriate. First of all, what we need to do is remove the pit from the avocado. You can either do this by, tapping a little knife into it and possibly risking your thumb, or you can also scoop it out and have to touch avocado flesh with your hands. It's up to you. If you do the one where you scoop, you're going to have to wash the avocado a little bit more. Now, this is the part that is the secret. It's the secret sauce. You have to remove the skin of the avocado pit. There is an outer skin on top of the avocado pit that kind of protects it. You can super easily run that under hot water and peel it off really quickly. That, a lot of the time, can prevent people from being able to grow. So now we're going to talk about, oh yes, here's my picture. I forgot about this. All right. First of all, this is the steps that it takes, right? You got a preparation, you got to prepare the pit, you got to germinate the pit, and then you got to transfer it into its permanent home. They literally do this naturally. It's not against the law. There's a few ways to germinate. One of the really popular ways is the toothpick method. I hate it. I dislike it. It's never worked for me. It's where you basically have your avocado pit and you tap a few toothpicks into it. And then you put that in water and wait for it to just grow out. I personally really hate that. It's never worked for me. The avocado always falls out. And actually, as you can see here in this beautiful image, that is the skin that you should avoid. Underneath, an avocado should be like a light yellow brown. And it should sound like wood, because basically it is. So my preferred method is called the bag method. This is the Koleski patented bag method. What I do is I will clean off, we're doing all of the cleaning, removing the skin and everything like that. And then I take a Ziploc bag and put it, no, I don't take a Ziploc bag first. Actually, what I do is I take a paper towel and wrap that around the avocado pit. And then I put that avocado pit into a Ziploc bag. And then I put that into a room temperature dark place. My girlfriend, this is what she looks like when she looks into my bedside table, because that's where I keep them. She's the one filming this. Generally, I wait for about 2 months to check my pits generally. About 4 to 6 weeks is plenty of time for roots to start to develop on your pits. And all that you really want is about an inch or maybe an inch and a half of roots in order to get yourself really going, So let's talk about once you get there, right? You've got your pit. You've got an inch and a half of roots. What do you got to do now? Here, you can transfer into a more permanent home space. That depends on if you like hydro care or if you like soil care better. Soil is what basically everyone's used to. You place the avocado about 2/3 of the way down so that some of the pit is still coming out. And as you can see right here in my beautiful picture, the avocado pit splits open from the bottom when the roots develop. It's a little bit Lovecraftian of a sight. And generally, it grows faster when you're using soil. I don't like soil because soil can get dangerous if you water it too much. So instead, I prefer using only water. I do mostly hydrocare. Hydrocare works by the way of as long as you have a root that is able to be exposed to oxygen, it will thrive. If a root is basically suffocated from oxygen, that's when it rots. So it doesn't actually matter if you do soil or if you do water. I prefer water. It takes way less time. It's way cheaper. And if you're super forgetful, it's so much easier. Oh, let me tell you also a little bit about maturity. So once you have all this process going, you have to wait 5 to 7 years to see if you actually can get an avocado. Sometimes they don't grow, but that depends on you. In the meantime, when you're waiting for those years, avocados have really beautiful foliage. They become really beautiful trees, and they reach, and I thought it was about 8 to 15 feet, but it's 40 to 80 feet. Over the time that they mature, which is from 200 years old to 400 years old. So give it to your family. Make them use it. So yeah, and as you can see here, here's an avocado that's a few months old. This is hydroponic, and you can see right there the toothpicks. Right here, this is a few years old. It's about the same height as this old dude. And this is a few decades old. It's wrapping around a house. Anyways, I hope that you learned something and enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much. And that was how the plants now create.